what's up and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's video. If you are new, thank you so much for joining me. My name is Leslie and this is my beauty channel. Today's video is going to be a review on the new Jeffree Star Androgyny palette, and I have a lot to say on this baby right here. So if you want to hear more, keep on watching. Before we get into it, I also want to let you know that I did do an eye demo on this whole look that I'm wearing on my eyes right now, and I'm also going to be doing arm swatches so you can see all of the shades on my skin tone. So before we get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any upcoming videos, and also there's a little bell notification. Go ahead and hit that too, and then you'll be notified when I upload. I do upload weekly. So thank you so much for joining me today. Let's go ahead and get started on my review. Alright, so jumping right on into this review, I'm going to show you the box first. This is the box that the palette came in. It's absolutely beautiful. It's a really nice glossy maroon shade and it has all of this gold detail. I love how they went the extra mile on the detail. It looks absolutely beautiful. I don't even want to throw away the box. On the back it says that there are 10 jaw-dropping shades. It's vegan, it's cruelty-free, long-lasting. Their claims are buttery and delicious, and then it says here is our version of a neutral palette. And then it lists all the ingredients down below. It has all of Jeffree's handles, and it also says that it's made in the USA. The palette itself is absolutely beautiful as well. It looks like this. It's his hot pink color. I mean, can you really expect anything less? And then it has all of the gold detail. It's in like a leatherette packaging, so it feels extra durable, extra sturdy. It's very thin and sleek, so it's very travel friendly. If you didn't know what that means, it's on the back of pretty much every cosmetic product, and it has a little jar and then a number and an M, and that means how long it's good for. Sometimes it's 24 months, sometimes it's 12 months. Let's be honest, a lot of us probably use it longer than it's claimed to be good for, but you know when something starts to go bad. You can smell it, you can see it. So the palette retails for $45 in the US, and it's available on jeffreestarcosmetics.com, beautylish.com, and Beauty Bay if you're in the UK. It's also available in other countries, and there are a few other retailers that are authorized to sell it. So I'll link all of those down below if you're not in the UK, the US, Canada, and you don't have access to it from his website directly. And also, I just want to put something out there. There are a lot of counterfeit makeup products out there, and there are a lot of counterfeit Jeffree Star products out there. I've seen it in downtown LA, and I mean, you know you've made it when you have fakes of your products, but it's very, very scary because you don't know what ingredients are in those products. So I highly cannot stress enough to you, buy the real thing, buy it from these authorized retailers. Even if it's cheaper somewhere else, chances are it's fake. If it's not an authorized seller, they shouldn't be selling it, and you shouldn't be purchasing products from those locations because, I mean, there could be lead in a product, which you do not want to put near your eyes or your lips. So just beware, buy it from the authorized sellers and you won't ever have a problem, and you know what you're getting. So aside from that serious note, I just want to show you the palette inside. It's so beautiful. I feel like they went so extra with this one. I do have the Beauty Killer palette. I'm obsessed with it. I use Courtney, the neutral shade, in that every day. The mirror itself is like really large and it's really clear. Like you can do your makeup with it and see what you're doing. Like some of the other ones, they have cheap mirrors and you like can't see anything. Trying to blend out your eyeshadow and you're like, I can't see, so let's hope this is blended. So here's the comparison. The actual size is the same. They're still both really thin palettes. This is my well-loved Beauty Killer palette. That's Courtney. I use that shade every day, but let's be honest, this is more of a colorful, kind of vibrant, fun palette. The fact that he has this one and it's more of a neutral palette, I think it's stunning. Like these shades right here, I didn't even need to swatch it and I was sold. No questions asked. I was in love with it. For my demo, I wanted to kind of do something outside the box and reach into these colors, which aren't my typical colors, but I absolutely love them. So the pigmentation of these shades are absolutely incredible. I loved the Beauty Killer palette. I thought the pigmentation and how they blended out were amazing, but this like went to level 100. I'm not even kidding you. The pigment of these shadows are crazy. Even the matte shades, they're not dry and chalky. They blend out beautifully. You just need a tiny dab on your brush and you can get full-on pigment. Like my eyes are they're pretty intense today, and I did not use a lot of product at all. The metallic shades in this palette are so creamy and buttery. They feel like they're almost wet because they're so creamy. It's like, it's insane. I was blown away. The first time I used it, I just expected it to be like the Beauty Killer palette, and I was like kind of taken back. I'm like, all right, these are good. Look at that pigment, you guys. That is insane. That's a metallic finish. With that, you get 10 shades. The pan size, again, just like his Beauty Killer palette, are absolutely huge compared to like a standard eyeshadow. So the MAC shadows are a traditional pan, and the Jeffree Star shadows are literally double and a half bigger. And I also think that for $45, he could have easily put in a smaller pan size, like a more traditional size, but he didn't, and I love that. All of his products are kind of jumbo, and I feel like, you know, he wants to stand out, he wants to make his products different, and that's super, super cool. You can't deny that pigment right there. If you think that you would wear these colors, I think you need this palette in your collection. The colors are very unique, and I think they're comparable to Melt's eyeshadows, which are one of my favorites, Anastasia Beverly Hills. They are top quality eyeshadows. I don't think I have anything that are exactly the same as these in my collection, and I have a ton of makeup and palettes. I think they are versatile for every skin tone, and I think they would be beautiful in every skin tone. I'm gonna say it, this palette is the bomb, and if you're thinking about getting it, you should totally pick it up. I'm going to go ahead and do a little makeup demo on this eye look that I'm wearing right now next, and then I'm going to include swatches of every color so you can check them out for yourself, and I hope you enjoy it. So let's go ahead and jump into that demo. Alright guys, so we're going to get started on this demo using the Androgyny palette, and I'm going to do it a little different than I usually do. I'm going to actually just talk through the video. I'm not going to do a voiceover. Let's get something on these eyes, because these brows and the foundation are just freaking me out. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to use is a primer. I'm going to go with the MAC Paint Chili Paint Pot. This is my favorite one. It kind of conceals the eyelid and really smooths it out to one color, and then it also helps your shadow prevent from creasing. So you're going to smooth it all the way up to the eyebrow, all over the lid. And then I always bring a little bit underneath too. So next I'm going to set the eyeshadow primer. I always use just a translucent powder. This one is the No Color powder from RCMA. And this will help just kind of get rid of any tacky residue that sometimes eyeshadow primers leave. I'm going to be adding some tape for this look because I really want a clean edge. I'm gonna just get started with Courtney from the Beauty Killer palette. This is like my favorite transition color. So always pick up just a little product at a time because you can always build up the color. So this color you don't have to be neat with. You can really kind of messily blend it because you're just gonna see kind of it peeking through the top anyway. Safe word, and it's kind of like a taupey muted color. So this color I'm focusing in my crease and a little bit above, kind of mixing it with Courtney. So next up I'm going in with the shade Military, and it's this beautiful army green color, and I'm going to add that to my crease. This Military color, it is so unique and pretty, but I am focusing it a little bit lower in my crease and dragging it along the outer V, along the tape. Okay, so next up I'm going to take a MAC 217 brush. This one's slightly smaller, and I'm going to pack a little bit more of Military, the green shade, on the outer V and really concentrate it on that outer corner and deeper in the crease. So next up I'm going to pick up the shade Poison, and it's this beautiful kind of turquoise blue, and I'm using that MAC 217. Now I'm going to take the shade Frosting right on the corner, and I'm going to pack that all over my lid. MAC 242 flat shader brush. And I'm kind of pressing it and really pushing it into my lid so I get the full color payoff. And go ahead and go back in with your crease brush and just buff it out so there aren't any harsh lines. I'm going to go in with Frosting again. This time I'm going to give it a little spritz of Fix Plus just to amp up that metallic finish. Whew. Damn, that's nice. So I'm just kind of applying a little bit more Military to bring that green back into it. A tad more poison. So go ahead and remove your tape. Look at that clean edge. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and add my under eye concealer and set it, and then we will move on to the lower lash line. Okay, so now we're gonna jump over to the lower lash line, and I'm gonna take the shade Military on a flat definer. So I'm just pushing this military color into my lower lash line before we blend it out. And with a dab more Military on this pencil brush by Morphe, I'm gonna blend it out and soften up that line. And we're gonna do the same thing with Poison and kind of place it right over top and blend it out. So I wanted extra smoky because I'm extra, so I'm gonna add this Makeup Forever M10 Matte Black Pencil. Awesome, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup, and I will show you the end result when I'm done. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, so my makeup look is complete and my eye look is complete. I'm absolutely obsessed with how it turned out. That kind of says something. I went in with colors that were outside of my comfort zone, and that was a little bit out of the norm for me because I really wanted to challenge myself with this review and with the demo. So I hope you liked it. Typically I was sold on all of these warmer shades, like those are me. I didn't even have to swatch them. Like as soon as I saw those, I knew I needed it. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch all of these shades on my arm for you, and you can check out all of the colors on my skin tone. So let's get started on that. Alright guys, so that is it for today's review video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it was informative. Let me know what you think of the eye look down below, and if you are going to be picking up this palette. And don't forget to follow me on all of my social media handles. I will list them right up here. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!